Catholic community is reacting tonight to news involving one of its deacons. He's accused of sending sexually explicit messages to a teenage boy who was actually an undercover cop. Ralph Iannotti is live with more. Ralph.
Yeah, thanks very much, Ken. Shocked and disturbed. That was Bishop David Zubik's reaction to the local deacon's arrest, but there was other reaction too, including concern about possible more victims. A longtime deacon in the Pittsburgh Catholic Diocese, who was assigned here at All Saints Parish in Etna for the past 7 years, has been arrested on felony charges of unlawful contact with a minor. The deacon, 73-year-old Rosando Ross DeCall of McCandless, is married with children and grandchildren. He's a retired attorney and opera singer. He was allegedly sending and soliciting obscene photos and videos, along with sexually explicit messages, to an undercover police officer online who was pretending to be a 14-year-old boy.
Worried, scared, because I don't know if other children are involved in this in our parish.
Linda Rudel told me she became acquainted with DeCall when she attended All Saints Church.
I describe him as outgoing, friendly, helpful. He didn't seem problems. Even when he was on the altar, he seemed very, helpful.
Deacons are ordained, but they can also be married. They assist priests with liturgies, doing things like performing baptisms, funeral rites, and visiting the sick. The diocese moved swiftly to suspend DeCall after learning of the charges.
He's immediately removed from active ministry. So, he no longer has his assignment. Obviously, he's removed from, all of his faculties are removed as a deacon of the diocese. He was ordained in June of 2011.
Disturbed and shocked by the charges, he pledged his full cooperation with the investigation.
I don't know if there are any victims here by way of any contact there. What we know is by way of someone who is posing as an adolescent. But my fear would be that there would be somebody out there who might have been affected, even by way of the internet.
And while the deacon was most recently assigned to that church in Etna, the diocese said his home parish was St. Bonaventure in Glenshaw. He was also a chaplain at the Allegheny County Jail. Tonight, he's free on bond. And we're live tonight. I'm Ralph Iannotti, KDKA-TV News.